Hello and welcome back to round 3 back 9 coverage of the 2024 D-Glow presented by Garrett Verberg Candies and BigRed commentary.
Heyo.
Zach Melton, Jeremy Koling. And we have got 27 holes left and we've got Gannon Buhr catching fire, doing it in just the most casual way possible. Really hasn't had to do anything extraordinary so far, except for maybe that one awkward knee putt he made on hole 5. Everything else has just been coasting. 8 down after the first par and running away a bit with this right now with everyone else playing good rounds, honestly. Just not that good.
Yeah, they're not playing bad. He's playing great.
And that's what you got to do these days, especially at the Disc Golf Pro Tour Plus events that so far this season, Gannon has swept. 4 rounds on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. He is usually the man hoisting the trophy. And he said that's his goal this week, is to once again be the man at the top. These guys are going to have to really turn it around if they want to stop him from doing that. Hole 10, big one, 650 feet uphill the entire way. You got to blast a tee shot to get into position and throw another really good one uphill with a low tunnel.
Yeah, you need 2 good shots. One will not cut it.
That's not one.
No.
It's not horrible. He got good distance, got to the top of the hill.
Not a birdie, though.
Not a birdie there.
Calvin went eagle yesterday. That is a destroyer. A more aggressive play.
Very
noticeable.
similar place to Gannon.
Yeah.
Might have some advantage, but it's still not great. He birdied it yesterday.
It needs to get down.
Did he change because of the wind conditions, you think?
I don't know.
Or he just wanted to get more distance?
Maybe wanted to make the hole a little easier and bite off more. It did seem more aggressive.
Isaac off left. See if Luke can figure this one out. This is going to be low. That is going to be a really long approach from there.
Yeah. The line was better than anyone's, but just a little low.
Not impossible, but improbable.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
Yeah,
that
from
is
where
great.
He was.
Yeah, I mean, aside from maybe like a forehand roller, I can't imagine one shaping the fairway much better.
Oh, Isaac through the limb.
Okay. Yeah. If it doesn't roll too deep, it'll be a green light go situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's a good fight.
Good advancement.
And yeah, I mean, he's going to have an opportunity to run that one as well. But you can see why going right is not the ticket.
Yeah, I have no clue where the basket is right now.
Okay, so it's back in the fairway, but it's pretty short.
The people liked it.
I think they can appreciate what they saw this guy just try to do. For 9 in a row.
Oh, he blew it. Oh, from 80 uphill.
Great effort just over the top. Hard to do. Hard to even get there.
For sure.
And Calvin at least
Looks
makes
like he's
it
trying.
Yeah, that looked like, man, this is tough.
Yeah, it makes you feel better. Then Gannon doesn't. You're like,
Sends it over the top with very little effort.
he didn't even use one of his legs. It's just like one leg.
Luke off left. Par coming. Isaac an opportunity to take another stroke away from Gannon. But it would be a great putt if he made it. So close.
There haven't been many of those opportunities thus far. We're so used to seeing birdies, it seems like. Like, these holes are hard.
I know, and it feels
But
like,
you're thinking,
man,
like, why is
par.
no one getting, why a
Yeah.
par frame? It's like, oh, wait.
For the same reason that, most of the field is not getting that hole.
Yeah.
74% of the field taking par on 10.
Makes sense.
Evan trying to flip this up on the inside. Does it beat the corner? Ish.
Sort of.
If we're seeing Evan, we're going to see Rick.
This looks better.
Oh, this looks real good. Looks really good.
Oh,
yes.
my goodness.
526, just outside the bullseye.
You just don't see people get that close to this hole.
No.
You know?
We
Typically,
did
it's a
yesterday
big
with
putt.
Gannon, who bullseyed it. But yes, no,
That
you're
guy.
right. That doesn't happen very often.
That guy.
And of course, you had Calvin with the roller long yesterday, which has never been before seen. We talked a little bit about Fern on the front nine, and that's obviously Ricky Wysocki's caddy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a better person caddying for Ricky Wysocki. I mean, Ricky is one of the most intense individuals, and he can get heated. And it takes a really strong person to stand up to that type of personality at the right times and to let it run in other times. No, Fern over the last couple of years got to know him pretty well, and that is a good team between those two. They've really worked well together.
Absolutely. Hole 11, par 3, 442, plays a little shorter. We're going to see, I think with this placement, the A placement, nailed it, thank you. We're going to see some backhand turnover mid-ranges, but the forehand, I think, is the best play.
The backhand turnover mid is, even fairway driver, I'm not sure what they're going with, but whatever it is such a narrow line you have to hit.
It's a really hard shot, but we've seen Isaac do it a lot.
Saw him park it yesterday. This is looking really good. Oh, nearly rings it up.
I think the forehand, if you throw it correctly, it ace runs this basket.
Yes. We saw an ace earlier this year at Am Nats on this placement.
I like this. Swing back.
And low. Low is great on this hole.
Okay, a little short, but still.
Somebody's closer.
Dang.
Calvin, bullseye.
Double bullseye.
The double bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too close to just call it bullseye.
That ain't no 10-footer.
If you can miss the putt because while picking it up, it hit the cage and lodged it out of your hand, then that's double bullseye.
Double bullseye.
Okay, here it is, the backhand turnover mid.
I think that's really good again.
Yeah, this is this is M1.
Oh, it's so good.
It's actually obscenely good. Like,
That looked very simple, but it's absolutely not.
and Luke has gone hyper turn, and it's kicked forward and down, actually. Somewhat fortunate to go forward, but just out there about 100 and mid fairway.
He keeps yelling no and letting him know he doesn't like
come
it. What
on!
the heck?
Come on, Luke!
Circle 3 guy.
Whoa!
He's so upset. The drop is terrible.
All right, there's the smile. There we go. That was cool.
That's way outside of circle 2.
Oh, yeah. That's 110 feet. Wow.
At least he jumped a little, you know? Shows some effort.
Huge putt. Wow. And looks like we're going to get a star frame. Did not seem probable after the fourth tee shot.
No, when he yelled no when the disc left his hand on the tee, I was like, okay, well, he's not getting a birdie. Liar.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just, man, I don't know too many other players that could throw a backhand that precise 2 rounds in a row in this hole. Isaac going 2 down on that hole with a turnover is
I think that was his longer putt of the two.
I know. Yeah, you're right.
It was like 18.
Oh, crazy good. Isaac's still 4 back. Calvin's still 5 back. Heading to the uphill 12th. What looks like a fairly open gap as you go through this the flyover here. It does not play that way. Those branches on the left side and right side really, they branch out into the middle of the bulk of the fairway space there, and it just, you got to flip something up there if you want to throw something directly to the pin.
Yeah, the drive cannot go straight. Needs to finish left. A little wide.
I swear this hole gets harder every year.
Yeah.
These branches just get a couple inches wider on both sides, losing about, seems like nearly half a foot to a foot of airspace every year. And the hyzer play like that from Calvin it just gets you up there. Usually leaves you somewhere around circle's edge.
Yeah, he's within 2 or 3 feet of the last time we saw him throw it. A little straight. He knows it.
Yeah, Isaac doesn't like throwing the big hyzer. He likes to go as straight as he can. He's been trying that all weekend so far. This time just a little bit too much on the straight.
Yeah, he challenged that right side, the back wall, and then I think with the way he throws that, he needs to challenge the left side.
Yeah, that's what he's been doing, and
Yeah.
that time he just missed it by a bit. Luke, an opportunity to make another deep one. Probably a run, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm assuming, you see some leaves moving, like probably a little wind, probably try to keep it a little low, not blow by it too far, but conservative run for him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Calvin unable to make the putt from circle 1.
I feel like it's always a little gusty on top of this hill, but
Yes.
you want to capitalize on that.
Whoa. And I guess, yeah, Gannon was expecting a lift. Thing is, when you're going uphill and you have a nose down, headwind's actually going to do the opposite. It's going to push the disc down.
Yeah.
You got to get that nose up if you want it to rise. Gannon knows that.
But it looks cooler when you slap the chalk bag and it
Yeah, you're like, what the
blows and you
heck,
throw the
man?
hands
Headwind
up,
lifts,
and
headwind
everyone's
lifts.
Like, oh my gosh, the wind got him.
What? I mean, I don't understand how physics work. It's never your fault, folks. Remember that. That was a
Pro tip
lesson.
number 1.
Zach taught you that one yesterday.
Never your fault.
On to 13, where we just saw Ricky put it into bullseye. Saw the play yesterday with Gannon. Saw the play yesterday with Calvin. The forehand works, the roller works. Even Isaac, man, turning that backhand into this hole. I swore before this year, before I saw Isaac do it yesterday, I could have sworn this was not a backhand turnover hole. And now I believe it's the best possible line when a perfect shot is thrown.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I just have never seen the perfect shot thrown before.
No, not till yesterday.
This looks really good. Oh, come on. The last one in the way.
Oh, that tree had the famous kind of ghost branch you would catch.
Yes.
Making the way around it, but he caught the tree.
Calvin going back to the roller, obviously.
Needs to hold cut.
Had great success with the roller this week.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was going to get that extra roll forward.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Oh, he's back there in deep C2. Maybe outside C2, but he'll have a look. Hey guys, editors, this is yesterday's footage. You guys messed up and showed Isaac's shot from yesterday.
We clipped it, just played a replay, dude.
That is... I want to see yesterday's
you were saying the perfect shot.
follow flight
combined
next
together.
to this one.
Yeah, this one's better.
Because it came in right there, it hit that right there, and it slid to right there.
That's nuts.
That is so freaking good,
it goes
man.
400 feet down the hill, and then it turns.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
It looks like I want some of that.
Looks like that looks cool. I want to do that. Oh, okay.
Didn't see where it finished. I saw something kick to the right.
Think to
a little bit.
the left of Calvin's disc.
Okay.
Our right, their left.
Just if he can see it, watch out.
I bet that basket looks 4 feet wide to him today.
Oh my gosh, right?
He knew it. It's a good up.
Luke. And just like 11, Isaac throws the beautiful turnover on a shot where the turnover backhand doesn't make much sense. Luke says, I want to try that. Doesn't do it as good.
Does it horribly.
Makes a huge putt. It's a carbon copy.
Can't do it, but then tries to big putt him.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah.
Seeing two different players go turnover backhand birdies on 11 and 13 on the same card, same day. That's pretty cool stuff.
That's crazy. He's like, give me some of that.
I have never seen this hole bullseye so many times. This season, people are, I mean, every year.
People are good.
Every year, it's like 10% better than last year.
Richard. That looks great.
Man, that is annihilated.
That
is annihilated. Why did that go so far? He didn't even like really do the whole I'm trying hard thing.
I think it was that intense stare. I just looked at it. It's like, go where I want.
Oh boy.
That's not good. Or is it? Nope.
It's gonna be a tough par.
On hole 15, they make you play out of the woods.
So, pretty similar to where Ricky's drive is, honestly.
What? This is his drive?
Yeah.
Have you seen a better look?
Truly makes this hole look like it's an actual par 4.
It's not. He got like 100 feet around the corner. If
that is the best drive you're going to see in this hole.
Unless we missed him laying up to there.
Well, the woman's pad right there that's right next to, or not the woman's pad, but the short pad there, that's about 450.
Yeah.
And so there you go. That's a great shot there from Evan. Doesn't look like much because Ricky's just taking a tap and birdie coming back, but that's a great save for Evan.
The only reason Ricky's birdie was on a bullseye is because he went long. Like, he went long on that.
That drive was unassuming. Like, it just looked like a normal hyzer drive that you see in that hole, but a lot of the hyzer drives in that hole come up to about the 490 range.
Yeah.
And he probably had about 445.
That made it look simple.
Wow.
Hole 14, par 4, 800 feet. Way uphill. Already difficult. We have OB both sides, and then the basket got pushed like 20 feet left over here to this little death ledge, and you know, we'll see what happens. But a lot harder to run.
That would be
the circle's edge, circle 2 putts where it's at now.
Sorry, you said Death Ledger. Mine just sounds like a sweet like
Band.
80s hair band. Death Ledger. Yeah.
Perfect.
He's gone birdie on this hole so far.
I would be disappointed if he didn't get it.
That one to me seems a bit shorter
It didn't look the same.
than the first 2 rounds. I mean, it's a great drive. It's in the middle, but it's lacking that extra distance that you need huge distance on both shots.
Like this guy.
I truly think if you don't go 500, you can't birdie this hole. It's just,
I think you definitely need close to it on the first, absolutely. And then the guys who throw really far probably have that in a hyzer on the second, but...
Man, Gannon's attacking this with serious height.
What was that?
That's bombed.
That's way up there.
I thought I was going to go to hit the moon.
It didn't. Not to the moon, but really far.
It's far enough. That next shot's going to come in smoked.
This does look like Isaac is further back.
If he gets a birdie out of this one, this is...
Yeah, that's asking a lot. He thought it was funny.
This is going to come out quick.
Correct. Don't go over the ledge.
Just don't hit that stupid tree again. Okay, he barely missed it. Whoa.
That tree sucks.
That tree sucks.
Oh, no. Oh, little flip up?
I think it hit everything that it needed to be like as good as possible.
Yeah, I don't think that went over the edge.
Too straight, or is that good?
Needs to finish. A little too straight.
Okay.
Just outside circle. Scary putt.
But it's left of where the OB comes into play. That's important.
Yeah.
So he lays it up.
So conservative.
Only 2 under on this hole for Isaac. Pretty tough.
What is he doing?
Oh,
That guy was not laying up.
that's a good looking effort.
Maybe a little high. It hit chains, though.
Yeah, left and slightly high.
Luke not taking advantage.
Calvin taking advantage.
Nice.
18 birdies today.
If Luke had been like 34 feet, he probably would have birdied it. Just threw it too good. Little chase card check in. Richard, no.
What?
He hates it, but that's so fortunate. Need a little drift.
Okay.
Or a little kiss. That works. Oh, a little.
That is way closer than it should be.
Okay.
That is not where Evan had that thing going.
Okay, guy.
You'll love it, though. You love
Yeah.
to see it. Ricky, not at all interested, nor should he be.
After his skip shot play for par.
Yes. That's a shanky shot for rake off the tee.
Maybe that's how he practiced it. We don't know. But he threw it really good yesterday.
Yes, he did.
Should have thrown it like that.
Evan gets the birdie. And Calvin gets one closer to the leader, currently 4 back.
Not a bad round, -1 hole. You know, like
That's just Calvin, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's like after 3 consecutive seasons of seeing Calvin do exactly what he's doing today, I'm not surprised, or it's just what he does.
Probably getting as many birdies on the back as he is the front, which most players do not do that.
Yeah, how about yesterday's round with Isaac only getting, what, 2 birdies in the front 9, 8 and 9? And then like getting 6 or however many birdies he got in the back 9.
Yeah.
Like that's just, you never see that.
No. Hole 15, it's really hard.
Yeah, that's true.
That is wide.
That is.
That is.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
He didn't spoil it. He just told me he played this hole differently than most people today.
Okay.
That's all I know.
Okay. And you're almost at a place where you're thinking to yourself, even though we got a ton of spotters,
Let's just make it
these
really-
guys should consider throwing a provisional. I mean, like, it's a long way back up this hill. And it
Sure.
is just thick over there.
Luke, don't do it. Okay, he's like, yeah, hyzer the crap out of my frisbee. I mean, it's a good shot. It's not what Ricky did, but it's still good.
Apparently, there's a 3-year maintenance agreement between
I've heard this.
the disc golf club and the parks, where after every 3 years, they'll go into the rough and they'll clean it out pretty good.
Yeah.
We're at the end of that 3-year agreement right now. So when we return, this place will look a lot cleaner in the rough areas, which would be nice.
Yeah, you would probably be able to see Isaac next year.
And they're going to
From the
find a lot
spot.
of discs in this cleanup crew, because I personally witnessed several players have lost discs and have to go back and rethrow from their prior lie.
Yeah.
Isaac's going to have a tough time saving the par. He is well out of position. See if Calvin can get into save position. Kinda, yeah.
Rough to rough.
Forward advance. And it's not in the deep rough. He should
true.
be able to execute a swing.
Hopefully he can find the fairway soon.
These shots just illustrate how nasty Ricky's shot was.
Yeah. Like Gannon's tee shot looked good.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's gross.
From out of position, Gannon's going to have a birdie look.
In a good way, that was gross.
See if Luke can take advantage here.
Needs a flip. Turn for him. The other way.
Yeah, it's nasty. Isaac's got his work cut out for him here.
That's got to swing right in front of those.
It's just, oh, it did.
Well, I
It did.
It went through him.
That,
That was awesome. I mean,
That
his work was
was.
cut out for him.
yep.
This also looks pretty difficult. Okay, stand still, guy.
That's so good.
He's like, I'm not going to tolerate any more standstill slander. He's over it.
You've been slandering him hard, honestly.
I know. Someone's got to keep him honest. All his fans are like, we love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just sick and tired of hearing it. It's just jealousy, really. And Luke just, ooh, boy, not able to get through. That Gannon to get one on the card. Oh,
So
God.
good.
That is a crazy birdie, guys. Wow.
That second shot was so difficult. I love his demeanor today.
Oh, boy.
Come on.
I agree. Come on, Luke. What a save.
Again, really, like,
Dude, he's done it all day.
he's clean. No bogeys today.
He's not throwing great, but without these saves, he had fallen off way off the pace. He's hanging.
I don't think of Isaac as a scrapper, but I mean, I'm changing my tune on this one. after the World Championships and so far at this event, you know, like when he's made mistakes, normally those mistakes are being punished big time for all the other players, but he is really digging deep.
This round could have went way differently for him.
True.
Way differently.
Okay, on to 18. Got Evan Smith at 20 under par, currently in 5th place. Such a good, powerful flick.
Buttery.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
That's fantastic. That's
It looked too easy. And a smaller frame to get that much power behind the forehand. It's awesome.
yeah. And that's further. Oh my god.
That's the
What is that? I didn't think
That's the
people got
best
to the flat. That's the best drive
forehand
I've ever
drive.
seen.
best forehand drive I've ever seen on the hole. Is that 2 inside?
It looked like it. Stay.
Oh. Is it in?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
That is close.
You have to play so much of a skip. It's easy to miss. Right.
Some people are trying to make the disc skip.
That's too deep. That's too deep. Oh, he hated it, and it's good. Oh, I trusted his stupid reaction. Look at him.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
that. Beanie Rick knows nothing. Take that thing off. Oh, Beanie Baby Rick.
Evan staring at danger. Okay. Stays in bounds. Par
I
coming.
love that mid-putt shrug as it's flying. I thought he cashed it. What a birdie.
Good round for Rick, man.
Great round.
Gets the 22 under. Currently tied for 3rd place.
What a birdie to finish. Keep that round going.
That sidearm drive was
That drive was monstrous,
bonkers.
dude. Evans looked so good, and he went
Oh.
30 past it.
currently tied for 2nd now.
Moving on up.
Heading to the island 16, 396. The most predominant route's going to be straight at it with a mid-range. And just to be completely fair, it's closer to 375.
Yeah.
396 is... It's almost irresponsible to have this one mismarked because the OB is at about 396.
Yeah.
So really important that you don't throw at 396.
Don't throw at 397.
Correct.
Uh-oh.
That's fighting. Oh boy. And that's as close to a 2-stroke swing as you can get right there.
Yeah, that was super fortunate. That tree does not let disc go through it often. This is a putter. Beautiful.
This is
Beautiful.
putter.
Golf clap. Good job, Vinny boy.
Does he allow you to call him that?
I can call him what I want,
All right. Respect.
but no, he gets mad at me later.
And there's the flip side.
that
of
roll in?
No, it's out.
Oh gosh, I thought.
That's the flip side. That's what you typically see when that tree is struck in the middle.
Yeah.
And the margins are so thin. You just have to start it at that tree and just break it off to the right side of it. And you miss it by a bit, and that's what happens.
This needs to get down.
And if you don't trust your shot and you don't throw it with a commitment, you go left, and you find that OB.
Still bad. It's not a great drop zone to go to as well.
No.
Any OB on this hole, drop zone.
We've only seen a few makes. And they're all pretty foolish, honestly. Unless you have like a left to right moving putt.
For every make, you probably have like
Look
4 or
at
5
that.
go out of bounds.
Isaac, man, even after the big time double bogey he took in round 1, still attacked that with hyzer.
Yeah, his
That
body
mean-
language, he did not like it, but it almost went in. Luke, oh Lord,
Okay, goodness.
that OB's so close. Stroke on Gannon. 2 on Isaac
Yep.
and Luke.
Big birdie there for Calvin. Again, just the most Calvin round I've ever seen. Honestly, it's just like the true epitome of him. We've seen him miss some putts low. We've seen
Yeah.
pretty.
Couple
What
of
would be like
awesome
a
makes.
devastating mistake for most people on the
Yeah.
first hole.
Yeah.
And he's shooting at a fantastic round.
Yeah. One insane make right from like 50 on hole 9.
Tied
Like,
for second place
yeah.
in the
Yeah,
tournament.
Yeah, just playing decent. Playing okay.
That's what he does.
I've been telling him, though, he's turning into a putter guy. He's been throwing his putters well.
Tied for second with Ricky. Isaac Robinson drops to 4th place by himself.
Hole 17, par 4. Ugh, OB everywhere.
Yep.
You cannot miss left. You can miss right, but you're also going to be in bushes that are like 12 feet tall. You got to throw it far, and then after that, you've got to throw it far uphill, and then far again.
And then one more time.
Yeah, and not in the bushes. Got to keep it in play. You need distance. Difficult hole to birdie. Not that difficult to play for par, but these guys do not want to play for par.
Fourth most bogeyed, first most double bogeyed or worst hole on the course.
Yeah.
There was a double-digit score on this hole.
I saw an 8 on it today.
Yeah,
I might have encouraged someone to send it.
Were you a bad influence?
Sorry, Cup.
Oh, Cup.
That's my bad. He told me I was a bad friend. But that looked
But
good.
you're
This
used to
looks
hearing
good.
that, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
It's typical.
Gannon using the hillside to roll backwards 45 feet into the sun. Smart play. It's warmer there. It's a cold day.
He does get cold, you know. He'd be using hot hands even when it's like 70.
His last name is Buhr.
Ooh, that is cooked in the wrong way.
Ian almost gets away with it.
Yeah.
Not a great lie, but probably not bogey bound.
This is going to come out hot.
Does it move right? Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Does
too
it come
much.
back?
Man. Well,
He threw it past the fairway. If he has a run up, he could throw. He's got the power to throw the hyzer over the crap, you know, bring it in back door. But got to get fortunate. This one's
long
good.
way and uphill here for Gannon.
Oh, the line was
Eesh.
so good. Not that low. Foot higher. That's probably top of the hill.
Uh-oh. It's going to be real dicey.
Yeah. A lot of distance, but
Yeah.
not where you want to be.
I'll take accuracy over distance on 17.
Yeah.
Isaac also going to be in the thickness.
Vinny does not look
boy.
friendly to a tall guy.
Out there looking for endangered species.
Don't eat the berries. Uh-oh.
This course is going to play a lot different when they clear out this rough, because, I mean, the rough here is brutal.
Yeah.
Calvin's still got a lot of work left to save the par now.
Almost made it all the way out.
He's been money with this rock today, though.
Yep.
Can I get
Also-
a stat check on the rock? Is that
Also with the standstills. I think you wanted to prove somebody wrong. I don't know why you were saying that about him.
I just assume it's a really bad standstill throw. That's why I said that in round one, right from the get-go.
I remember.
What? Luke is all
Through the window.
the way through on the other side.
So good.
I mean,
He was throwing at a wall. Too.
it's a
Yeah.
good break that he threw such a bad second shot, or such a off-the-path second shot.
No, that was a bad shot.
It was a bad shot.
Yeah. It's fine, though. He'll take it. He's happy with that par.
Where's Isaac?
He's on the screen. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Just cannot find a good spot.
That reminded me of the first scene in Jurassic Park when, like, you see the bushes moving, but you don't see the raptor.
Oh, yeah. You just don't know when they're going to jump out. You're like, "Oh." And then it's Gannon. Not a,
Yeah, the whole time it was just Ricky.
oh, yeah. So good. Just sneaking up on you in your rearview mirror.
To save the par, Isaac needs it after the bogey on 16. And it's going to be bogey, 16, 17 stretch for Isaac, going the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And that's going to put him in a tie with Evan Smith at 20 under par, which would put Evan Smith on the lead card going into the final round unless Isaac somehow digs deep and gets a birdie on 18, a hole that he is just not even close to birdieing the way he plays it.
Yeah, hole 17 played tough for our lead card.
So, yeah, for the first time in, gosh, I mean, 7, 8 rounds, we wouldn't see Isaac Robinson on our lead card. He's going to need the birdie to prevent that from happening. And this is the hole that stands in the way of Isaac's lead card presence going to the final round. Hole 18, 645 feet. Doesn't sound real when you play this hole.
No.
645 seems pretty timid for a par 4. This just takes a huge huck to get to the top of the hill. And man, this drone flyover races over this hole in a comically fast way. It's just a journey.
Yeah, you're on the hole way longer than that.
Second most double bogeyed hole on the course.
I believe it.
It's a very challenging stretch on 17, 18. Calvin.
The eagle.
Oh my gosh. The angle's gonna be great. The run up is not gonna be great. It's gonna be like a 1-2 step, but yeah, he's a standstill guy nowadays anyway, so.
He's figured it out. He might go sidearm. He's pretty far up there.
Yes. And Gannon's gonna go back to that roller. He hit the wall yesterday, stayed OB.
This is not staying OB.
Misses the wall. Curls back in.
That's like 30 past Rick's best drive we've ever seen on this hole.
I still think Rick's drive's better. I don't know why, because I know that it's not correct, but I still like it more.
It's because you're a sidearm guy.
I'm just biased. I mean, it's just I'm so impressed by the distance that he achieved.
Yeah.
Like Luke just boomed it. He's like 65 feet short of where Ricky landed.
After Rick's drive, I just saw that. And I'm like, okay, he's playing for par. Yeah, it's fine.
Luke's definitely in an attackable position.
Isaac backhand. Didn't know if he might bust out the roll or try to birdie.
If he's in a birdie, that's a good start.
It's left. Left is key.
And yeah, the angle's going to be good.
Vinny, standstill, side hand. Good height.
Yeah. Oh, inside?
Oh.
Oh, no.
No.
I thought he pushed it far enough.
It looked good out of his hand.
Yeah, dang.
He'll never give you a reaction. I love it. He's just like, okay.
Wonder what that's like inside.
Because I would have screamed. Backhand?
I want to see this. I'm broken, dude.
I was going to shut your mouth before you did your mouth. Look over his eye.
Seriously, that is not compute to birdie 11, 13, and 18 all backhands.
Did you see Gannon's face? He was like somewhat confused. Like, they're clapping. It's like, is that real? That's incredible. I didn't think that was possible.
I didn't think, and it didn't.
I thought
Well,
maybe.
not only was it not, like, it's perfect. It's bullseye. That is so silly good.
100% a birdie.
Sorry, Evan.
Yeah, Evan, you can just play on Chase again.
This is a little bit good. I don't know. The camera angle made me think he was pushing that backside OB, but it's great. It's a great shot.
Yeah, he just kind of threw a mediocre shot to 25.
Calvin is Guess they gave him a spot pretty short of where his disc is.
I think he's putting directly at it. Big circle 2-putt to try to save it.
It's a
OB
scary
is
putt.
close.
Yep.
OB is very close. But he don't care. Let's go, dude. Oh my gosh.
Hammers it
I'll be so
in.
scared to putt that. Just OB 11 feet behind the basket.
Give us a look into Calvin's mind right now as he's making that putt and walking up and grabbing it out of the basket.
He's probably like, nice upshot, idiot.
Fair enough. You know him best.
Oh, man. He just sometimes you can see he gets this determined look, and you're like, he's going to save it.
That was great.
Yeah, that was cool. Ooh.
Are we going to see a total of 12 throws for our lead group on hole 18?
I think it's probably likely. Very probable.
Gannon,
Come on.
Yeah, Gannon's got to make this one. We're going to see 12 throws and a penalty stroke on 18.
That's wild.
That is so crazy, guys. Oh, my word.
This hole is not that easy.
The third hardest hole in the course, 0.42 over par average. Only holes that were tougher were 17 and 15.
Best approach was the backhand.
I mean, I wrote him off. I didn't see how these guys finished their round today, so I had no clue if he birdied it or not. And now I know. He is a nutso. So our lead card will have Gannon, Buhr, Ricky Wysocki, Calvin Heimburg, and Isaac Robinson. Highlight alert. That's going to be a bomb card. But Gannon's going to go into the round with a 5-shot buffer. Ricky and Ymir is going to be closer than you appear, and he's going to be right there with you. So
Yeah.
the intensity of Wysocki and Calvin is going to be felt by all. Isaac's going to be out there just throwing the stupidest backhands you've ever seen.
He can still come out and get the first 10, you know?
But Gannon's going for the sweep of the DGPT pluses. He's motivated, and he is coming off a sick birdie on 18. A clean round today, 11 under par. What a performance.
That boy crazy.
He good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Founders Club. We are 54 holes in, 72 holes in total coming, 18 more to go. We're going to crown somebody tomorrow, Championship Sunday. We'll see you there.